Hi, my name is Niamh McKenna. Today I want to talk about one of the hot new trends I see in technology. And I know it's always very risky talking about tech trends and which one is the one to spot, but this one I firmly believe is one to watch. And that's smart textiles. So smart textiles are based on nanotechnology, microscopic technology being incorporated into fibers and textiles, which then can have a whole wide range of applications. This market is huge and it's really innovative, changing pretty much every week. I see a new announcement. It's forecast to be $2.9 billion by 2022. That's just 5 years' time. If we look at some of the origins of this market, well, I think graphene was a really interesting start. So graphene is a single atom carbon layer and has a whole bunch of applications, solar, medical, and so on. The challenge we had with graphene a few years ago, it was one of the most expensive materials on Earth. But actually, in the last couple of years, scientists have found a way to produce sheets of graphene very cheaply, which means you can start incorporating that into textiles like cotton and make things like smart t-shirts. And those smart t-shirts can then monitor things such as your heart rate. DuPont, for example, have brought out a material called Intextar, which they're saying is the no bumps smart textile. Highly smooth, and they want to use it for athletics, high performance athletics. The difference between that and a wearable device is that actually you can curve it around a body, so you can actually track how muscles are moving, which is far more information than you get from your standard wearable. So if you think about the application of this, it's not just something that's going to be useful for athletes, but it could have huge amounts of implications. Imagine premature babies that are in very vulnerable situations. Trying to attach large monitoring devices to them might be very difficult, but actually you could put a little baby grow made of a smart material that can track everything that's going on with that baby. So huge amounts of potential there. The other one that I've seen recently, which I love, which is a material called Twistron. It's a twistable yarn. What's so cool about a twistable yarn? This one generates electricity. So actually, again, you think about the applications of that. At the moment, it's in prototype, it can light up an LED. But think about places and times when you don't want to replace batteries. Here's a material that will generate its own power and be able to, again, transform people's lives. There's a product that's been prototyped at the moment, which is for people suffering from autism. It's a hoodie, and that hoodie has a huge amount of different tech inside it. So for example, you can put up the hood and it will play music that individual would find soothing. It can sense an elevated heart rate and then put pressure on that individual, gentle pressure, which again can be very calming. So huge amounts of application there. So I think there's a convergence of a few things here. We've got the cost of that technology shooting down. We've got startups coming up with new and innovative ways to apply this technology, and we've also got big business investing in it. And I think with all of those three things combined, we're not just going to see a move from the manufacturer to the catwalk or the high street fashion. I think what we're really going to see now is a move to medical, and that's where I think this smart textile, this nanotechnology has the power to really make an impact and save people's lives.